In this video, I want to show you what's the best volume indicator in TradingView. As you should already know, volume and price are the two most important metrics that you as a trader should monitor and should know to make your decisions and to enter your positions when trading. In this tutorial, I'm going to explain you what's the best volume indicator in TradingView applied to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So to load this indicator in the TradingView dashboard, you should go to Indicators and here type in Volume Suite. And you see here this indicator that tells Volume Suite by Leviathan, CBD Volumes Data by LeviathanCapital. You should click this. I have already loaded in my chart. And when you load it, you see this indicator right down here. So if we click in the settings here, you can see that we have a lot of metrics here in the Inputs tab to configure and to do the settings of this indicator. So I will leave these metrics and these settings as they come from predefined. The only thing that you should change is here in LTF time frame. You should change it to 1 minute, because before it was 1 second, but now TradingView has, let's say, changed their politics or their, let's say, their plans, and you cannot use it with 1 second time frame. So you should change it to 1 minute. Then you also have the option to switch between a lot of functions. So if you go here, let me pull this out. Okay, here in display, as you see now, I have selected the relative volume because it's my favorite type of volume and the type of volume that I use the most. But with the same indicator, this is what is called Volume Suite, you have a lot of other volume functions that you can use. For example, the cumulative relative volume, the simple volume, that is the same volume that you can find by default in TradingView. You also can use the buy and sell volume, the volume delta, and also, very important, the CVD, the cumulative volume delta. There are a lot of CVD traders that use CVDs for divergences and for analyzing the market and making their trades, their enters or their exits. So in this case, in this video, such as I use the most, let's say, the volume indicator that I use the most with this indicator is the relative volume. I'm going to explain this. Also, this indicator, the relative volume, is the most simplest indicator or also the most easiest indicator to use if you are a beginner. So we have selected relative volume. We leave all the settings like they are right now by default, also the style, and you click OK. So as you see right now with this relative volume indicator loaded in the chart, we see that in the bottom of the chart we have this pane where we see these spikes, green spikes and red spikes. And also this indicator colors the candles accordingly to the volume displayed in the pane in the bottom of the chart. So what and how you should use this indicator for taking the trades. Okay, so for using this indicator and minimize the false signals that it displays, because as every indicator that you will find on TradingView or in another trading platform, every indicator have, let's say, false signals. So to avoid these false signals using this indicator, I will use higher time frames, okay? Because with higher time frames, we have a clearer trend, and also we are reducing the noise that the indicator is taking into account to make their buy and sell signals. So as you should already know, I'm going to explain you very fast. This relative volume indicator has the volume into account of every candle, but if he finds a spike in the candle that we are currently, accordingly, or taking into account the candles that were printed before, he takes into account and he prints a spike green or red, and with different intensity. So if we see a lot of buying volume, for example here with this Burj Khalifa fake out that Bitcoin did back in the day, we see a lot of volume, so we see a green candle here and also a green spike in the relative volume indicator, and after this we see a reversal. Okay, again here we see a green spike, also the candle was colored green, and a spike in the price reverses. Then we see also a spike in color red, and then the price reverses to the upside. That is why I like this indicator the most, because when you see a red candle followed by a red print in the candles in the volume indicator here, this is usually a buying signal. So is why a lot of people sold here, or a lot of people was liquidated in this area, in this candle, and then the price usually tends to reverse to the opposite direction that the price action took place into this candle where the print in the indicator was displayed. Also, in the contrary side, if you see a green candle, this means that a lot of buying is coming into this area or this candle. And if you see the green candle in the chart and also the green print in the relative volume indicator, this is an indication that you must sell your position, because a lot of buying, a lot of longs are entering, or a lot of shorts are liquidated, so they are buying, because to close a short contract it means a buy, so you should be selling. If we see also another examples that you can find here, for example here, the recent pump, we see also, maybe it means sometimes a continuation of the trend, because if we see a lot of buying spot and also a lot of buying volume organically, we can also assume that is a lot of volume coming into the market, so it's a healthy trend. But if you go back into the chart, as I said before, for example here, you also see red volume here, so a lot of selling happening. A high volume, you see we get a 7 here, so this usually means a reversal. So indeed, price goes here, liquidates all the longs, then range it, and then pumps. So if you buy here and sold here, you get a profit. Also, having another example here, for example, this green candle here, followed by this green print in the relative volume indicator, leaded to a downside. Also, again, if we go here and we see another rejection for the 25k on Bitcoin, you see a red candle and also a red print in the relative volume indicator, and then the price reverses. As I said before, we also see a green candle here. That means that a lot of buying is entering, so it should mean that you should close your position. So if you close it there, you had already 30% profits, but also can mean a trend continuation. It's the same in the other position. If you are going short or you want to buy, for example, if we see a lot of red candles, okay, red candle and red print, red candle and red print, various red candles and red prints, this also can mean trend continuation. So you should be aware of that. But now we have, let's say, I have taken into account many examples in the 4-hour chart, but if you switch to the 1-hour chart, you will see that the indicator is displaying a lot of signals, and they are more, let's say, more erratic signals, and they are more prone to give false signals. So that's why I advise you to use it in 2 hours, 3 hours, or 4-hour charts. Also on the daily chart is very helpful. So as you can see here, for example, in the FTX meltdown, we see a lot of red candles in the daily time frame. We see a red print, and then the price reverses to the upside. Also here, when Bitcoin last hit 29k, okay, 89k, let's see here, red candles, red print, and then the price reverses to the upside. The same again with this touch to the 25k area, red candle, red print in the volume, then reverses. Also again, the last time we touched 25k, red print in the indicator, red candle, and then reverse it to the upside. Okay, this is in the daily time frame. But if you want to use the 1-hour chart, is also a very powerful indicator, but you should be aware that the signals, you need to have a higher value. Here you see here in the bottom of the chart where is the indicator displaying the signals, you will see that here you have a value, and if you don't get a value greater than 8 or 10 or 11 or 12, I will not take this signal into account, okay? Because we see that we have a lot of signals here. For example, this means continuation, then the fake news, okay? Also, if you want to buy, for example, here, this time here, red candle, okay? 2 red prints in the indicator, and then the price reverses, okay? So as you see in the 1 hour chart, there are more signals also. And one tip that I want to give you just to finish the video is that if you see a print in this indicator that coincides, for example, now here we have on the Monday 11th of September of 2023, we have a red candle in the 1 hour time frame, followed by a red print in the relative volume indicator. And if we switch to 2 hours, okay, let me go back to this level. This is the same day in the same candle. We see also the red candle with the red print in the relative volume indicator. If we switch to 3 hours time frame, and we also see the red print and also the red candle, okay, and we switch to 4 hour and we see the same, okay, if you see the same signal across all time frames, you can take this signal as a high probability signal. This means that if you buy here, you have a higher probability for the signal to be right or true, and to the price to reverse into the opposite side on where the price was going in that moment, okay? So that's one tip, one pro tip that I can give you after many years of using this indicator. And to finish this video, I just want to give credit to LeviathanCapital, that is the creator of this indicator. If you switch here and you type Leviathan, okay, Leviathan, you see that the creator of this indicator, the volume suite, has created many more and many other indicators that are very powerful, and I recommend you to let's say to check out all his indicators, because they are all free indicators that you can find in TradingView with the free version of TradingView, and they are very powerful. And also this guy that is making these indicators are indicators that are focused on cryptocurrencies, trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. As you say, he uses open interest, market order bubbles, liquidations, okay? So he has a lot of indicators, very powerful indicators. Also a lot of people are using his indicators. So I recommend you to check out his indicator, and give him credit, okay? So before finishing the video, I encourage you to follow me on Twitter at @trading_soldier, where I publish a lot of my trading ideas, a lot of my trading setups. Also, I make threads about Bitcoin, Polkadot, also many other altcoins, and I analyze charts and I provide my insights on the market. And also, if you want to learn for free a lot of trading strategies and a lot of trading, let's say, setups and how to understand charts and become a better trader, check out my website, trading-soldier.com. And as I said, you can find a lot of free content. For example, let me show you. I did a review also in this indicator, the market under bubbles by LeviathanCapital, the same guy that made this volume indicator. And if you go here and click this free article, you will find a video that I made explaining this indicator. And also you can find, not here, but I didn't, let's say, updated my website in this article. But for example, I did another article explaining Heikin Ashi candles, and you can find the video. And also you can find the article, the written article, where you find all the explanation written, so you can read it. And also you find a lot of images with examples and with explanations. So if you want to learn for free without spending a dime and to improve your skills as a trader for free, visit my website trading-soldier.com, and you will find a lot of free articles that will help you a lot. Also, as I said, follow me on Twitter, follow me on this YouTube channel if you are seeing this video on YouTube, or also you can find me on Rumble. So thanks for your time, and we see you on the next video.